We often search for meaning, convinced that life should follow a grand design, each moment a piece of a larger, purposeful story. But what if life isn't a meticulously crafted narrative, but rather an improvised play, chaotic, directionless, and absurd? Imagine characters stumbling through scenes without a script, trying to make sense of a plot that doesn't exist. What if the universe isn't woven with intention, but is simply an endless series of disjointed moments, leaving us to find purpose in the chaos? Absurdism, the idea that life has no inherent meaning, and yet we relentlessly search for it. Imagine standing at the shore of an infinite sea, asking for an answer, but hearing only the indifferent waves. This is the human condition, according to Albert Camus, a strange dialogue between our desire for clarity and the universe's deafening silence. Most of us get up every day, brush our teeth, go to work, play the roles we were handed, convinced that these roles matter, that this endless cycle of mundane repetition holds weight. But there's something paradoxical about it all. If life lacks meaning, then what's the point of doing anything? Why even get out of bed? The philosopher Søren Kierkegaard might say we're all born into a quiet void. We peer into it, and we hear only echoes of our own questions. And yet, in the absence of answers, we create stories, projects, and beliefs that shield us from the dreadful awareness of the void. It's as if we build sandcastles to distract ourselves from the infinite emptiness of the beach. But then there's Camus' Sisyphus, endlessly pushing a boulder up a hill, only to watch it roll back down. A punishment from the gods, a life of perpetual struggle. And yet Camus tells us to imagine Sisyphus happy. Happy because he embraces the absurdity. He finds freedom in the absurd realization that no matter how meaningless his task, he still has the power to confront it, rebel against it, and make his own meaning. Life is a play where the script is unwritten and the stage directions are ambiguous. The protagonist, that's you, must navigate through a world that doesn't offer guidance or reassurance. You improvise, laugh in the face of uncertainty, and find moments of joy even when there's no grand plot to discover. Absurdism is not nihilism. It's not resignation or despair. Instead, it's a recognition of our own limitations and an invitation to laugh in the face of the cosmic joke. You can rage against the absence of meaning or embrace it with a knowing smile. The absurd hero knows that searching for the why is an endless road with no destination. The value lies not in the destination, but in the journey itself. You see, the beauty of the absurd lies in its acceptance of life's contradictions. It allows joy in the midst of sorrow, courage in the face of fear, and laughter in the presence of futility. The only certainty is that there is no certainty. We're all actors in a play that no one wrote, but perhaps that's what makes it so uniquely ours. When you strip away the need for grand cosmic answers, you're left with something more liberating, a blank canvas where you can paint your own meaning, even if it's fleeting and imperfect. In the end, the absurd isn't a prison, it's an open field. A place where every fleeting moment, every laugh, every failure, every tiny act of rebellion against an indifferent universe becomes a testament to your existence. Maybe it's not about finding meaning, but creating it. Maybe it's not about understanding the play, but enjoying the performance. Live without why. If this journey resonated with you, consider joining us by subscribing and sharing. In our next exploration, we'll delve into the psychology of psychopaths, unmasking the minds behind the masks. See you then.